Hello, and welcome back to the 3 at Moon live stream, everybody. It is January 21st, 2022, and we are continuing and probably finishing our second ever Ancient Cave Randomizer run of Earthbound on the Super Nintendo. This past Tuesday was the 1-year anniversary of the channel. I stream every single day on Twitch from 6 p.m. Pacific onward, and during the day on my days off. And basically I play through retro games. I revisit retro games I haven't played before. I play a series of retro roulette streams where you have the power to spin the wheel, and they're interactive, and whatever game we land on, I have to play. I showcase ROM hacks and homebrew projects often, and I also play RPGs. And currently the RPGs I'm playing right now are Paper Mario on N64 and this. Speaking of RPGs, Earthbound has one of my favorite stories, but Ancient Cave mode, which is essentially like a hard mode challenge that you can flick on in the randomizer settings of Earthbound. Ancient Cave mode basically tosses the story out the window. Starts you with all 4 party members. We've got randomized character sprites, randomized color palettes, music, battle animations, battle backgrounds, enemies, enemy stats, bosses, boss stats, all that stuff. And also we've randomized the entrances, so every door you go through will take you to a new room or area in the game. The whole game has been shuffled into a 9-level labyrinth, like a giant maze, and there's no map, so we have to just kind of piece it together ourselves. It's a really interesting mode. I highly recommend checking it out, especially if you are very familiar with the Earthbound battle system. You don't necessarily have to be familiar with the Earthbound story, but the Earthbound battle system is really the focus of this mode. And I like doing these challenge modes, kind of like Nuzlocke challenges and stuff like that in randomizers, just to see just how wild it can get, really. I love playing randomizers in roguelike games, mainly because every single time you play one of these games, it's a completely different experience. And in fact, the first thing I ever streamed last year, our very first stream, was the first time I've ever played the Ancient Cave mode. So if you're watching on YouTube right now, all my streams are uploaded there in full. If you're watching on YouTube, this will be part of the same playlist, so you can actually go back and watch our very first run, which took about 6 streams. And in this stream, basically what you want to do is you want to go through every level and get to the end of each level of the labyrinth and fight a boss. So there's 8 bosses to fight, and we got through level 1, fought boss level 1. We got through level 2, fought the second boss. We got through level 3, fought the third boss. Everything was going okay. And then in the fourth boss, or the 4th area, we somehow, before we got to the 4th boss, skipped ahead. And then we had to do some backtracking just to figure out, because the music is a tell. The music that you're listening to tells you what level you're on. So we had to backtrack, and we did backtrack. And we figured out that the level we skipped to was level 7. And instead of reaching the level 7 boss, we found out we could skip from level 7 to level 9, and that's where we are right now. We also know the location of Gygus, so pretty much we're just going to try and dive in, maybe do a few fights, and take on Gygus, take on the final fight, which is interesting. So I could have finished this yesterday, but I didn't want to because of the, I had an appointment and I had a few other commitments I had to do, and the time just wouldn't have worked out. So this is part 3 and likely the final part of this Earthbound playthrough, but also at the same time, because we're doing Paper Mario. Once we beat this, we'll dive into Paper Mario. I'll do a whole new stream, whole new intro, because all my streams are unedited, and upload it to YouTube. Yeah, so this will just be like a shorter part than the stream yesterday, but we will definitely be doing another stream today of Paper Mario pretty much right after. So it'll just be a second. We've got 4 different characters, by the way. Instead of Ness, we have 3 up. All the characters are named by the chat. We have 3 up. The main hero-like character from a Dragon Warrior style game. That's the sprite we got going on. We have Amy Rose as our Paula, named BBB by the chat. Full name Bertha Butt Bookie. Then we have a T-Rex that is wearing boxing gloves, a boxing dinosaur named Hitmo by the chat. And we have the Final Fantasy VI Doberman Pinscher dog, as our poo equivalent, and that is named Dobie. So that's our 4 characters. Our puppy, like the white floofer, we named Sup as well, also named by the chat. So stick around. We've got Earthbound, Randomizer, Ancient Cave Mode, the final part, up next. That's a hydrate for everybody. If you got something to drink, take a sip. Also want to say thank you so much to the recent donators on Ko-fi towards our streaming PC goal. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Lord Loki Asgard, for the recent donation for the 1 year stream anniversary. I appreciate that. Also, thank you to Sparkinator for subscribing with Prime and for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thank you to Caffeinated Diabetic and Captain Peel Card. And thanks to Your Mom Alt and Bagel Puff. And Leet Leaf, thank you so much for the recent follows. Thanks to Surfins for the resub at tier 1 for 11 months. And thank you to Tojiko-san and Hellgraph Dragon for the bits. I appreciate it. Also, happy Friday. If it's your Friday, it is my Sunday, but if it is your Friday, happy freaking Friday. Alright folks, you should be able to see me. I told you we'd start right where we left off at the end of the last stream. I was like, we're starting right here. It's happening. I just want to make sure the lighting situation is okay and that we're not fluctuating too much. No? Okay, good. Alright. Hello. Hi, everybody. As you can see, We're not playing as Ness, Paula, Jeff, or Pooh. We actually have some really good stats. Let's just do a quick check. We've got a ton of cash at the moment. And the game, unfortunately, that would be one amazing quality of life thing. We have one of the quality of life options checked called ludicrous text speed, so all the text boxes in the battles are just going to go super fast. And it's for the sake of speedrunning, but I'm not speedrunning. It saves a lot of time because there's a lot of text in battles and stuff. But taking a look at like our max stat, like we've got 345, max HP, 3-up or Ness is level 54, BBB, 452 HP, which is pretty wild, 390 for Hitmo, and 256 for Dobie, so not too bad. Where we left off, see, this is what I mean, is that every door you go through is random. We do know this, though. This is where we want to go. Excuse me. This is where we want to go. That was bad. And because that's going to lead us to Giygas, so. Just wonder if we can heal anywhere. That's where he came from. We didn't fully explore this area. Okay, and Onett we didn't explore. Apparently that leads to Ness's house. This town is out of control. The wild boys are hanging out in the town, and the cops have really been cracking down on everyone. So the way the text boxes work is most of them are shuffled around. You might see a few original... Yeah, you might see a few like vanilla text boxes with the appropriate NPC, but the sprites, the text boxes, and the colors are all shuffled. In this town, you're famous. I heard you asked a Tucson girl out on a date. What's her name? You know, you have one of those baby faces that really attracts the girls, you lucky boy. Weird. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Zombie lady, way too interested in us. Alright, the Bracer of Kings. Okay, this is really lucky, actually. Normally you don't find these items. I didn't find them the first time I played. What the heck is brain food lunch? Hold on a second. When eaten, you recover 300 HP and 50 PP. Well, we gotta give this to you. Yeah, 452 HP. There we go. Boom. Meteornium. Interesting. Okay, so we just, at the end of the last stream, found 2 items that Dobie can actually equip. The Cloak of Kings and the Diadem of Kings. But the thing is, every other item that you try to equip on Dobie, or the character Pooh, because he's a martial artist, it brings, like if it's supposed to boost his attack and defense, it'll actually bring his attack and defense to 0. So it makes it completely unviable to use other equipment on. But in the last like 3 areas, just before the end of the stream, the last stream, we found the Cloak of Kings, we found the Diadem of Kings, and now we just found the Bracer of Kings, which is pretty funny. So now we're a dog with royal armor and a cloak. Cool. The heck is Meteornium? Horn of Life will bring someone back to life. Meteornium. It can be sold for a very high price. Nothing happens if you use it. A good explanation is kind of tough. Okay. We can sell it if we want. We can sell it if we really want. Alright. You can play this game. Remember, when you randomize Earthbound, you can play it in so many different ways, because most randomizers, if not all randomizers, have ways to go in and tweak the like finite details of the randomizer. Like maybe you just want to shuffle just the enemies around and play with the story intact, or just change the main characters and do nothing else to the game, or just shuffle bosses. Like you can do that. Same with Super Mario World, for example. Maybe you just want to mix around the order of the levels, but you don't want to touch the levels at all. Like, you don't want to change the physics. You don't want to change the enemies. That's cool too. It's totally like up to you. Do you actually think you can just come up and talk to me anytime you want? Yo, what a dick. This guy's meditating next to a rock, and a zombie Arnold Schwarzenegger is dancing with a pixie fairy behind him as a monster of the grass watches. See, this is the kind of stuff that you just can't write, that just occurs. We've got random enemies, we've got random battle music, random battle backgrounds, and battle colors. It's just the irritated serpent. And the thug youth. Zombie Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, let's just try this. Oof. We're gonna be fast. So the HP's rolling back, so if we can heal before we reach 0, we can stop us from dying. We can stop all our characters from dying, which is a super unique thing to this game. I realize the music is also really loud right now in comparison to how it normally is. Just 1 second. Sheesh. Okay, that's probably a little bit better for volume. You let me know. I'm happy to adjust it. See? So we just saved ourselves because 17 HP on one side here. So that was actually a pretty tough fight. That was tougher than some of the bosses that we've seen. I just want to adjust something here. Yeah, that was tougher than the first 3 bosses. 33,000 HP. At least everybody gets it, because if anybody died, then they wouldn't get any experience. Good. I think everyone's pushed to level 50 now at this point. 55, 51, 49, and 50. Okay, cool. So Hitmo's got one more level to go. It looks like, yeah, it looks like everything's going okay. Whoa, that is an interesting battle background. The Robo Tengu. It takes 2 to tango. Alpha, Bravu, Tengu. Auto fight is good sometimes because we can just get those healing actions done really quickly without us having to handle it. It's nice because it does prioritize healing. If one of your party members is going to die and another party member knows how to heal that party member, like not with items, it won't auto use items, but just with like a psi ability, then it'll automatically heal that character first. It'll prioritize it, which is nice. Sweet. See, he agrees. That dude agrees. We have Irritated Serpent and a Swollen Zapper. It's from playing Duck Hunt too much. The Swollen Zapper. Okay, I think that's better volume-wise for battles. Oh, jeez. Get him. Oh, he's got a power shield. heal us. Just want to make sure that everything's working okay too, not lagging here. Okay. Sounds fine to me. That was really loud before. I apologize about the volume. Okay, we realized the power of healing. I don't know what that symbol was, but there's alpha, beta, gamma, delta? Is that one delta? I don't know. But we learned a more powerful healing move. That's nice. Yes, Hitmo's level 50, so everybody's at least level 50. And Dobie learned healing Omega. So I guess I can do this. Gotta fight Zombie Arnold. It's gotta happen. Yeah, dude. Guy knows Starstorm. It's like, just relax. It's a strong move. 16,000 experience, though, just from one. Wow, there's a bunch of these. This would be good training just before Gygas, to be honest. Good. Both healed. Bam! Oh shit. Robo Tengu generated a tornado. Like that's the last thing I expected today. What's up, B Jonas? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. We somehow skipped ahead unintentionally to level 9 in the last stream. Oh no. Whew. So we're getting tons of hits there. Like these enemies are knocking us out for 500 plus HP, which none of us have. But because of the fact that the HP rollback system is here, it's saving us. And I think ludicrous text speed is also saving us because we're getting through those text prompts a lot quicker. But right now we're just exploring areas we haven't explored. At least that's what I'm doing. Before we take on Gygas. We're very close to beating it. This will probably be a very short part. Hopefully, if we get through the Gygas fight easily. Then I'll be taking a quick break and then jumping right back into Chapter 7 of Paper Mario on N64, which is what we're currently playing in terms of RPGs. So we did lose 2 people, which is not a good thing. So I'm going to roll back time. I don't think we need those fights. I'm going to venture to say that. We did not explore this, though. Heavy bazooka. We can use it in battle. Okay, you know what? Let's just do it. Head for Gygas. Look at this dinosaur. I love it. I love it. He knows how to party. No problem here. Alright. We're all robots, folks. Oh, that's cool. We got a custom robot sprite with the same sword and shield. I like that. A lot of the custom sprites don't have versions of their like robot counterparts, but this is cool. So here we are, folks. We are near the end. In terms of health, yeah, let's just, because we did rollback time with the save state, let's just do the brain food lunch, because that'll fully heal BBB. Let's take a look at our status again here. 345. Okay, there's got to be something we can eat. No. That's pretty close. Okay, that's pretty close too. We're just gonna leave it. I used to do this all the time. I used to mess around with RPG Maker 2000, RPG Maker 2K3, and RPG Maker XP, but mainly RPG Maker 2000. And it was super fun. And basically, I was learning like basic coding at the time, and I don't know much about coding, but I was learning like basic coding languages as a kid in high school. And at the same time was learning just like how the logic of like switches and variables worked. And I remember it like blew me away when I realized that I could like place events on specific tiles, like wooden bridges, for example. And when my characters walk over it, just when they walk over the wooden bridges, you would hear that same sound effect. And I even figured out how to make it so that we could fade in the sound of like bubbling creek, or like water rushing underneath the bridge. It would fade in as you got to one end of the bridge and get louder when you got to the middle of the bridge, and then fade away as you, just very subtly as you walked away, like little tiny things. Inspired actually by Link to the Past, because in Link to the Past, when Link is on the left side or the right side of the screen, all the sound effects that come from Link's like magic, sword, picking things up and throwing them, picking up items, like if there's a rupee on the left side, they all come from the left speaker only. And then if it happens in the middle of the screen, like no matter where you are in this game, then you hear it in both speakers. And if it happens in the right side, then you hear it in the right speaker. So it's like just a subtle little thing. And also, you know, the very famous one of Super Mario World, where when you jump on Yoshi's back, any one of the songs adds an extra percussion track. So those things are like really inspiring, and I remember that like blew me away when I figured out I could do that. It's like, oh yeah, you can totally make it so that when you walk close to the water, you'll hear the bubbling brook, and just like simple stuff. But this reminds me of it so much. A lot of good times. Making RPGs. I made a sci-fi RPG called Wind Saga, but I never like uploaded it anywhere, and it was pretty much complete. I think I had like 8 or 9 hours of gameplay. Like it was pretty beefy. You could go from planet to planet, you could get in your spaceship, and it was kind of like Final Fantasy meets like space exploration was the idea. You're collecting gems and crystals and stuff to power your ship. It was cool. I made it a long time ago and had a lot of fun with it, and I planned on making like a sequel game. I just never uploaded it anywhere, and then time and life happened, and I don't have it anymore. It's lost. Lost to time. Let's go. I'm not your buddy, Gygus. I'm not your Gygus, buddy. Oh shoot. Dalam Restaurant. What a thing to think about. First off, I do have a strat like FAQ next to me, just explaining the different phases. In phase 1, we can't attack Gygus. We want to be attacking heavily armed Pokey. And if we got Psy Shield, we should use it, because Gygus is going to use tons of Psy attacks. If we have Brain Shock, we should use that as well. Or bazookas. So, let's go for it. We accept dollars. We're not giving you any money, dude. Yes, random music. The number 3 moving weathermen. They were behind it this whole time. And then the enraged ant. So I'm assuming that the enraged ant is supposed to be Pokey. Oh, no PB. Damn, our offense went down. It's using our own move against us. Shit, heal yourself. Heal yourself before you kill yourself. Oh, wow. Moving super slow. That's not good. That's not good because 3-Up's holding the Horn of Life and Dobie's the one that can bring people back to life, but they're both dead, so we can't use them. Wow. We're done. There's nothing we can do. Nope. Whoa. Okay, what do we do now? Damn you. Already starting with this shit. No wonder this serpent is irritated. So I'm gonna with this guy. Oh, come on, stop dodging. Irritated or irritating? Come on, even with 536 damage. Jeez. Like that was that's not a boss fight. That's just a random battle. That blows my mind. Damn you. Yes. Celebration continues. Heck yeah. What's up, two-headed squirrel? Welcome to the stream. We're just fighting these irritated serpents and zombie Arnold Schwarzeneggers, getting some experience. I mean, a ton of experience. 38,000 each time. Maybe this is the key, is just to keep training before it, because we took on Gygus once and we just lost. Gygus being the final boss of all 9 labyrinths and of the game. Turns out the final boss in this run is a series of intertwined spirits and a super angry mechanical ant. And it looks like my shoutouts are working again, so go check out Two-Headed Squirrel if you're not following them already. Recently playing Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past for the first time. Such a fun game. Whereabouts are you in the game? I guess I lost my ticket, so now I can't get in. The ticket counter at the department store was even sold out. "10 hours in and getting lost. Getting more lost, it seems. Yes. Such a fun game to explore, though. One of my favorite, like, classic overworlds in a retro game is that, as well as Chrono Trigger's overworld. That's a really fun one to explore. Come on. Get rid of the thug. Damn. He was doing the countdown to it as well, too. 822 damage. Like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. We're not even close to that. Oh, you got the flippers last night, so now you can swim. Nice. That opens up, like, a ton of different areas, which is cool. It's always a great moment in a Zelda game where you find the item you need and then it opens up like 6 or 7 different areas that you can explore as opposed to just one. That happens a couple of times in Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. It's satisfying. Have you tried throwing a fish in the water yet in the game? No spoilers, by the way. Just have you tried doing that yet? The power shield. Unfortunately, autofight doesn't take that into account. They're still doing damage though. Swollen Zapper, that's Frank Zapper's son. Ahmet and Moon Unit and Dweezil Zapper are their siblings. Good old Frank Zapper. And a Mutters of Invention. You picked up a fish at some point, you're not sure what you did with it, or what the point of it was. Yeah, try returning it to its natural habitat. Dweezil Zappers. Does it say edgy ant? Yeah, edgy ant. So I know the fight's going by pretty fast, so it might be hard to follow, but really we're getting screwed here because the edgy ant is just too edgy. It's putting up force fields, power shields. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. That's ridiculous. So there wasn't any enemies in here before. That's what's funny. There. That's all I wanted. Just do this again. Can't be used. Okay, cool. Well, I tried. Huh? Sound effects aren't working, so if people use sound effects, I'll just have to make them. Make the sound effects myself. Oh, jeez. That's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. Show me the way to go home. No, we're going this way. Alright, let's just try it again, I guess. Am I guessing right? Like, is the ant supposed to be Pokey? Like, does Pokey usually show up on the right side, like here? And then Gygus is in the middle? Because all the enemies and bosses are randomized. I'm not sure. This is not good. That's what I want. No fights. There. That's where we save. HR Gygus over here. Apparently this is a restaurant, by the way, and they accept money. Yeah, see, we're not in a good spot. We're not in a good spot health-wise. Okay, let's not auto-fight. No PP. We have no PP. This is bad. shit, this ant is enraged. See what I'm saying? This soundtrack just uses every single genre. It's great. There's jazz, there's funk, there's soul, there's blues. There's salsa, there's Cuban music. It's great. Totally screwed, totally screwed, totally screwed, totally screwed, totally screwed. I guess we can do this. We can't heal. Bye bye, Dobie. Good boy. We're screwed. We're screwed. We're screwed. Yep. I missed. Yeah, that's right. When your other party members are dead, your accuracy just goes straight into the shitter. Okay. One more tragus. One more tragus. Against Gagus. We're just not prepared for this, like, health-wise. Sure. Tried to turn our dog into an ant, but it didn't work. Fuck, 1 damage. What the hell? I'm so lost. We must be doing this backwards. Did it take any damage from that? It didn't look like it. No. We're attacking ourselves for some reason. BBB just attacked Dobie. When we did that big attack, that actually attacked 3 up. That doesn't make any sense. Something's going on here. I'm looking at the strategy. It says in phase 1, first phase of the battle, Gygus is invulnerable. So that's what's happening. So we know for sure that the 2 spirits are Gygus. But heavily armed Pokey can take damage. So direct your attacks at Pokey. So that's the ant. Have Paula set up Psy Shield. And yep, we can do that with BBB. We have Psy Shield with 2 different people. But we don't have enough psychic points. Gygus will use Psy Rockin' and Psy Rockin'. Cyrocken A and Cyrocken B. Heavily armed Pokey is vulnerable to Brain Shock, so use that on him to make him feel strange. Even if his attacks hit Gygus, the deflection from Gygus' shield will only be 50% as strong as it would be if Pokey attacked you directly. Attack heavily armed Pokey with Freeze, multi-bottle rockets, and the heavy bazooka. There's a 50% chance that paralysis will work on heavily armed Pokey. Okay, interesting. So we don't have any of those things. We can't easily go back to heal or go back to... get any of these items because they're not really that accessible to us. Oh, we have size shields, but we can't use it. Okay. We don't got nothing here. Damn it. Yeah, you hit the ant and then it discharges a stinky gas that lowers our offense like crazy. That sucks. Oof. %5 vulnerability to freeze. Okay. So this is what I'm realizing now. They randomize the freaking vulnerabilities. That's insane. What the hell? Randomized vulnerabilities. Brain shock and fire. We actually can't. We don't have enough PP for brain shock. Oh man. That's the one we need. Oh wow, our offense just keeps going down. That sucks. Oh. Okay, nobody recovers PP. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it attacked us before we could put the shield up. That sucks. Doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, protected Dobie. Good luck. Oh, 148 damage though. Pulling its weight, Dobie. Let's do it. Whatever, man. Whatever, weatherman. Number 3, moving whatever, man. Last minute pray. Quick, go to the pray command. Oh, man. Ugh. That's not easy. So the only way to do this is to, like, heal up. What happens if we just click yes? That's a ways back. It's not that far back, but it's a ways back. Hold on though. Is there a way to heal up here? If I recall correctly. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're gonna hit the hot springs up. There we go. But not full PP. Just HP. That's not good. We need PP. I need PP. Okay. That's funny. Here we go. I said yes. Not two. Not no. There we go. Full PP, full HP. That's our stats at the moment. That's not bad. That's how we do it. We have to take on Gygas with this. Be prepared. Getting the items from a shop is going to be a lot tougher, but the fact that apparently there was a couple of close spots where we could... No, we're not doing this. Not letting the fight happen. That's bullshit. I didn't realize we were that close to the hot springs. Oh, nope. I don't want to let a fight happen. Handy little trick. You can just walk off screen and despawn enemies if you need to. Okay, let's do it. Oh my lord, no. I'm not taking those fights on. That's a lot. There will be enemies here that we're gonna have to fight. And you know, we haven't fought this dinosaur yet, so... Yes. The Tercerex. Tercerex. I like the background animation, color palette, the music, everything. Wow, 15,000 experience. We've been ambushed by Plain Claw and Swollen Zapper. Oh shit. We're being deflected. Okay. That's not good. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to accept that. We can't, because we have to go with as much HP as possible. We can't do that fight. It's a lot of enemies. We might just have to do this for a little bit until we get the ideal situation. There we go. I can fight one Tercerex. That's fine. We'll heal the dog, the poison dog. Lucky Sandwich is actually great to find. Oh no, it's embarrassed alien. This is not good. Yes, okay, thank God it didn't use Sci-Fire or PK Fire on us. Actually, I don't know why in Smash it's PK Fire and in this game it's Sci-Fire. Right? Psy Thunder instead of PK Thunder. Here it is, folks. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. That's enough. That's healed enough that we can take it on. Whoa, yeah, buddy. Just chill. You stay where you're at. Alright, maybe this is the run, or this is the moment. Alright, so we know what we gotta do. We don't have Brain Shock, but we can definitely do the side shield. Well, we don't need that actually. It is 50% effective. Okay, so let's do this. Let's try to paralyze the enraged ant. Let's use Psy Shield on everybody. Let's use the bazooka on the Enraged Ant, and let's Brain Shock the Enraged Ant. Unfortunately, we're going to take that damage because it's faster than us. Gygus is faster than us. Okay, use Brain Shock. Felt a little strange. We'll use Paralysis, 50% effective. Yes, it worked. And then we got Psy Shield. Perfect. 70 damage, that's not bad. So I'm gonna recover Dobby. And then use fire. And bazooka. And we're gonna also heal here. Did it say Thunder wasn't effective? I can't remember. Damn. Yep, that's us. That really sucks. It's gonna be fast. Enraged Ant went back to normal, but his body still can't move. Okay. Yes, look at that, 700 damage. Okay, come on. We're getting there. Shock again. Protected. He's paralyzed. We need 765. There we go. Everdread has always watched over Gurglin Park. Everdread has always watched over Gurglin Park. He's turning off the machine. We're phase 2. In my talons I shape clay, crafting life forms as I please. Okay, phase 2. After taking a lot of damage, Pokey will turn off the Devil's Machine. In phase 2, Gygus is weak to Brain Shock. Gygus will also cast a couple of incomprehensible attacks. These attacks are actually Psy Thunder, Psy Freeze, and Psy Flash. You can use the Heavy Bazooka on Gygus, but don't use multi-bottle rockets because they won't be able to hit him. Psy Rockin' might miss, but it's still Ness's best attack. Okay, cool. Around me is a burgeoning empire of steel. From my throne room lines of power careen into the skies of Earth. My whims will become lightning bolts that devastate the mounds of humanity. Out of the chaos they will run and whimper, praying for me to end their tedious anarchy. I am drunk with this vision. God, the title suits me well. Can't be that drunk if you know you're drunk. Alright. Okay, use the heavy bazooka. That's necessary. Okay, so we just gotta attack. Let's just go all crazy right now. The number 3 moving weatherman, Gygas himself. This guy moves all over the place. Yes. Weatherman's acting strange. Listen to my song. Sure. 66 damage. I'm cool with that. Actually, let's see what happens if we just shoot. Rain shock again. It did not work. Okay, we just have to wait for the effects to roll off. Can't grasp the true effects of number 3 moving weatherman's attacks. Sure, let's just try that again. Let's try it. 29 damage. Solidified but able to move. Interesting. Apparently Gygas does not have any PP, by the way, folks. Just saying. That was in the text box, that's what it said. Number 3, moving weatherman does not have any PP. Did he return to normal? I have no idea. No. Still acting unusual. What? That didn't work? Interesting. Okay. What? We're using the wrong healing one. Come on. Am I just dumb? No, I just used the wrong one. Let's see. Yeah, we can't afford it anyway, so we just gotta bash. Let's pray. Let's use the bazooka. And use brain shock. City went back to normal again. Interesting. Nice. Alright, is this the third stage? Treasure Hunter, this is Liar X Agorate's house. Alright. Stage 3, okay. Some shit's going down. Thanks for sticking around, by the way, folks. Remember, we're going to be playing some Paper Mario, continuing in Chapter 7 from where we left off. Phase 3. After Gygus' HP is low enough, Pokey will reappear. This means you're almost done. Your attacks will not hurt Gygus now. The only thing that can hurt Gygus is Paula's Pray command. So use Brain Shock to make Gygus' attack less likely to hit you, and keep Paula alive to pray 9 times. After the 9th prayer, Gygus will die. Use Brain Shock. Okay, cool. That's perfect. We got a little extra PP here, so I'm gonna heal, pray, defense shower, there we go. Let's do this. I feel good. I knew that I would. From the bottom of their heart, please give us strength. If it is possible, please, somebody help us. These are all the different prayers. We have to pray 9 times. This is also some of the stuff that's going on outside in the outside world. Huh? Yo, don't get in that. Don't get in that. Sailors shouldn't be in space. All of the Mr. Saturns felt a new, startling feeling, like they never experienced before. They all started praying for the safety of 3-Up and his friends. Gyrus's defenses became unstable. Sure. It hurts, it hurts. It hurts, 3 up. It hurts, it hurts. Mortal damage. What? Oh shit. Oh. Damn. Yes, Horn of Life, let's go. Nice. Thankfully we found that. Because we found that just before we even got to where we needed to fight Gygus. Oh, it's a band. Live concert. Look at this, look at this. These 2 monkeys now have a backing band. Suddenly one of the Runaway 5 felt something stop him, and he prayed fervently for the safety of 3-Up and his friends. Can you get HP from it? Didn't work. No. Okay. Doing it. Okay. Dobby heals himself. What? Why? Why can't he heal himself? That sucks. So this is 3. We need 9 prayers. Reading Rambo, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Happy Friday. We are playing Earthbound. We're doing a randomizer version of Earthbound, and we're doing the Ancient Cave mode, which basically was a 9-level labyrinth, where every entrance we go to, every door we walk into, it takes us to a new area. And this is the first thing I ever streamed 1 year ago as of last Tuesday. You can play randomizers of Earthbound in so many different ways, but this tosses the story out, and we start in Ness's room, and as soon as we walk through that door, it takes us to a cave, for example, and then to the pizza place. So it's totally random. And this is just, yeah, like a 1-year celebration, and we are actually in the Gygus, the final Gygus fight. Our characters are, instead of Ness, we have like the Dragon Warrior hero from the Dragon Warrior games. We have Amy Rose instead of Paula. We have a boxing glove wearing dinosaur instead of Jeff, the inventor. And we have the Final Fantasy VI dopamine pincher as Pooh. So that's where we are right now. We're all like, I want to say low 50s, mid 50s for our stats. But we're in the final phase finally here. That was my 3rd prayer. So I have to just survive, not attack. Oh. Yeah, I just have to survive and not attack here. So just defend, pray. Use defense shower again. Not much I can do here, but we're right near the end. But we beat Gygus the first time we played this. It took us 6 streams, so this has only taken us really 2 streams, but we accidentally skipped ahead from level 4 to level 7 of the labyrinth, and then accidentally skipped ahead from level 7 to level 9, which is where Gygus is the final boss. So really we only fought 3 bosses. A zombie with some backup zombies. Yeah, exactly, 2 streams basically. But I would count it as 3 because we're already an hour and 20 into this, and just the preparation to get to this point. See, it's lucky, but I wasn't trying to I'm not trying to speedrun it, right? So I actually wanted to experience, just like I did the first time, every single every single stage, every single level. And actually, the first run, we ended up skipping ahead accidentally 3 times, but I backtracked each time, so we didn't skip ahead in the same way. Basically, you don't want to talk to anyone or give them any items, and if they, like, to have them move out of the way. If they move out of the way for you, that means typically it's like a pencil eraser or an eraser moment, or also, or sorry, a pencil statue or eraser statue moment. You need the pencil eraser and the eraser. Or the exit monkeys, the little exit the cave monkeys. Doesn't that big skip leave you with too few preparations for Gygus or something? Too few prayer powers? No. You're not limited on how many times you can pray. Actually, it has nothing to do with your psychic points. Pray is just a custom command for Paula, so BBB or Bertha Butt Buggy or Amy Rose just has to stay alive, really. That's the goal. We just don't have the type of... Yeah, we don't have the type of healing items that we need. So I'm going to defend, and I'm going to actually see if this heal will work. Nope, it's not allowing us to heal, but it's allowing us to spend our psychic points on it. Oh, we could die before Gygus is finished. Yeah, like that. Perfect timing. Let's start from the top. Healing doesn't work. Oh no, I was literally using healing. I'm just an idiot. That was just me being an idiot. It does work. Life up works. I was using healing. That's the stupidest thing in the world. That's, like, that is so dumb. I made that mistake, like, 4 or 5 times. How come the healing doesn't work? I guess the healing doesn't work in this phase. Yeah, no, because we don't have a status ailment, dude. Come on. Come on. I think this is the 3rd one. Yep. That's okay. It's we didn't go back that far. Also, I got my shadow commands were not working for some reason, and my alerts aren't working at the moment, but got my shadow commands working. Go check out Reading Rainbow's channel. Eternal Sonata, such a cool RPG. A music-focused RPG, really. Music-centric. Fantastic game. I watched Cyphers, our good friend Cyphers, who named our puppy in the game here, Sup. I watched our good friend Cyphers play it, and it was one of the first games I watched him play. It's a really, really fantastic game. A great little known JRPG. Apparently there's a sequel in the works, and it was made by Atlas, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to shout out Cyphers as well. If you're not following Cyphers, please go give them a follow. Both great streamers. Mega Man Legends 1 is going on over at Cyphers' channel. Mega Man Legends 2 is going on over at Lord Loki Asgard's channel as well. You just bought the PS3 version too? Nice. Apparently it's the official finished game. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, it looked really interesting. Like the same feeling I got when I first played Kingdom Hearts, or when I first played like Final Fantasy X for the first time. I was getting like nostalgic throwbacks to that kind of, because it was really unique. It had its own unique battle system. The battle system sort of reminded me of like the 3D battles in Dragon Quest, like one of the more recent Dragon Quest games. I think Dragon Quest 11, and also kind of reminded me a little bit of how you battle in Secret of Mana, but if it was turned into like a 3D environment. That's the vibe I got from it. is the fourth one. I actually have Eternal Sonata as like a game on my Steam wish list, but the thing is I don't have... maybe it's available on other consoles like the Switch, but I don't have like a PC, a gaming PC, so I don't have the ability to play it. I think it's not available for Mac. We're almost done. So that was the fourth one. We're going to defend. We're going to pray. We're going to defend. Going to defend. It's trauma dumping. I'm so sad. 3 up. Crying but praying. You actually never reached this area. We did, but we were blocked off in one area to the house to the south here in Delam. So yeah, we never went to the Delam Kingdom. We did get to one of the rooms inside. There was a monkey on the throne. I thought it was pretty funny. A young woman in Delam woke from a dream in which Prince Dobie died. And she began to pray for the well-being of Dobie and his friends. Oh, okay, 448 damage to the Weatherman. I was like, that's crazy. Well, that's not good, because we don't... That's not good at all. Nothing we can do there. Good. Didn't work. So I think this is the 6th prayer. Suddenly Frank recalled 3-Up's shining young face and began to pray diligently for the safety of 3-Up and his friends. Sure. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, how much damage did we take there? There's Sup. Sup. Suddenly, 3-Up's mother felt terribly uneasy, and she began to pray for the safety of her son and friends. Yes, 1300 damage. Very close. Yes. Didn't do a lot of damage that time. That's awesome. BBB's call was absorbed by the darkness. Wait, what? Is there a final form here? Did that not count? Or did it count? Did that not count? BBB and their friends' calls touch the heart of Wah. Wah. Prayed for the kids. What? Who was Wah? Is that it? Is that it? Is this it, folks? No! Kept praying. No! 10,000 damage. I think we did it. I think we did it. Next bloop. Next bloop room. This has been quite the restaurant, I have to say. I think I'll come back to Dalam Restaurant. This has been quite the restaurant. That was the first bit of text that they said. Dalam Restaurant, we accept dollars. Right before the fight. You know, Gygas and Pogi just wanted to start their own restaurant. What kind of world do we live in when an enraged robotic ant and two intertwined evil spirits can't open a restaurant together? Come on. That's ridiculous. This is cool, actually. The visuals here match my layout, designed by Lucas Bell, by the way, my good friend, who did all the layout design work for the channel. Oh, what the hell? Your family's been turned into a robot, a sex doll, an ATM machine, and a hot dog cart. Thought we saved everybody. And sent into an alternate dimension. There we go. This is it, folks. It's one of our fuzzy pickle drawings. Cave length, so 125 rooms that we discovered. 515 door transitions. Ness got to level 57. 1447 money in the bank. 41,000. 233 random battles. 16 scripted battles. There's supposed to be music playing right now, but it randomizes the music, so we just got that sound effect. 2 instant wins. That's it, actually. We got very little instant wins on the overworld. 145,000 damage. Dealt 1 chicken freed. Oh, every time I pressed L button and it said no problem here, where I just checked nothing. It counted 132 times. Interesting. And yeah, the seed that we did here was actually 1/18, so January 18th, 2022, which was our 1 year anniversary, and 365 because we hit 1 year. So that was actually, we did use the seed directly related to it. Definitely check it out though if you want to try out Earthbound randomized. Check out earthbound.app or the big list of game randomizers or the brand new PK Scrambler, which is something that still keeps the story intact. I've never tried it before, but it's really cool. I'm going to be back like in half an hour max. I'm just going to take a break, and for the sake of editing, because this is going to be part 3 of our second run ever of the Earthbound Ancient Cave Randomizer. You'll find this on YouTube, and if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see this in the playlist of our Earthbound Randomizer playlist. You can actually easily go back and watch our very first run, which was 6 streams. And I'll be back in roughly half an hour with some Paper Mario. We're going to continue from where we left off. It is Chapter 7 is where we left off, so I'm stoked for that. We're very close to getting the 7th, or unlocking the 7th Star Spirit, and then taking on Bowser in the final fight. Yes, every single one of my streams is up on YouTube since the very first day, which was January 18th, 2021. Thanks to everyone for hanging out and for all the 1 year happy stream anniversary greetings. Thanks for joining in the last 3 streams. Stick around because we're going to be raiding somebody, and I think what we'll do, just for in the spirit of this, we will raid somebody completely random that we don't know. And I'm looking at who is online. Actually, what are people playing here? Hold on. You know what? Let's raid Little Mixer, our good buddy. He supports the channel a lot. Let's go do that. And then I will be right back with some Paper Mario in probably about half an hour or maybe an hour maximum. Let's go do that. I will see you in Little Mixer's chat. Oh. It's weird that it's just 1 year. You thought you'd been following me for longer. Yeah, it's just, I feel like a lot of time went by really quick. Did you want to suggest somebody? Like who is streaming right now and what are they streaming? I'm open to a suggestion for sure. So what I do sometimes, every once in a while, player, no. So the reason why this says no is because it asked me to input my name and I just wrote no. That's funny. A luck man? Okay, yeah, we'll do it. We'll go for it. I'll go for your recommendation. But yeah, normally when I say I raid someone random, what I like to do, and I've actually met a lot of really cool streamers and speedrunners this way, is sometimes I will click on the game category and find somebody who's playing the game. But there's just somebody right now playing Mother 2, like a hard hack of Earthbound right now. So let's check this out. An all bells meme run. Okay, you have to hit all the bells for Super Mario Land 2. Weekly glitches race. Oh, cool. Right on. Well, yeah, let's do it. Let's raid Electman. I'd be interested in maybe speedrunning Super Mario Land 2. I love doing the Super Mario Land 2 randomizer. I highly recommend checking that out. It's also on the big list of game randomizers. And there's about 17 or 18 streams on my YouTube channel of me doing that game randomized. Also, one of our followers is the person who created it, and there's all sorts of really cool features that are involved in it. So yeah, let's do that. Let's raid Electman. And yeah, I'll see everyone for the Super Mario Land 2 all midway bells and all bonus game bells run. Let's do it. Thanks for the suggestion, and yeah, stick around. Let's go give Electman a raid and also a follow, perhaps. I'll see everyone for Paper Mario in just a little bit, and maybe we'll be playing Randomizer Earthbound again soon. Sooner than you think. Sooner than 1 year. We won't wait another year.